celeb-inspired cut that is in this one. But as we look at Laura, you might see, ooh, is there a little bit of like Lisa Rinna in there?
There's a total Lisa Rinna, but if I know Lisa, she would have her hands in there, zhuzhing and umphing and getting all that volume, but we're gonna talk about that in just a second.
Now, this is a customer favorite. It's a top seller. Today, we have it for you on 4 payments of $27.25, and we have it for you in 10 shades. But let's talk all about this celeb-inspired look, because again, when we see, I mean, Lisa Rinna comes to our big sister channel QVC all the time, right?
Yeah.
When we see her on air, she's moving, she's got life, she's got volume in her hair. Is that what we're expecting out of this wig when we get it home?
I'm gonna show you exactly how to get there, and you will be in awe at like the fact that you can get this to perform to such great heights, and really talking about height, volume. If you're that girl that's sitting there with that teasing brush constantly, and you love your layers and you love your movement and you like it flippy, 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 you're gonna get there with almost no product with this wig because it was constructed for that look, okay? So if you've never worn a wig before, I'm gonna walk you through step by step how to do this, okay? You can always, don't forget, refer back to the video on the website and just kind of go through this with me again when you have your bobby pins ready, and we'll work together to make sure that you kind of get this nailed down. So when you're running late in the morning and you need to put your wig on, it only takes you 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do is grab a bobby pin and move your hair out of the way. That's kind of the name of the game. So what I like to do, and Alberti pointed out, is the bobby pins, I like to bend them a little bit. You don't have to, but I like when you bend them a little bit because they don't stick out of the head, because I like to use these sort of larger sizes. You can buy them already bent as well, but old tricks, die hard. Okay, so what you want to do is just kind of move the other side out of the way. Now, basically, if you have long or short hair, you can kind of do the same thing. Or like as Alberti mentioned, you know, you can also use that wig cap so you don't have to rely so heavily on a perfect wrap. So I split my sections, I crisscross them. And because you don't want to deal with like layers of your hair kind of falling out, what I like to do is just give it a little bit of a twist, and it keeps all the hair together, but you want to kind of still continue to keep it flat to the head without over twisting to create a bumpy area. That's what's going to make everything kind of fall so perfectly. And you use your bobby pin right there. You do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to bend this one. Just give it a little bend. Okay. All you want to do is twist, keep it nice and flat. Get your bobby pin out. Oh, I'm kind of close to the bobby pin under it, so I could even crisscross if I wanted for extra support right there, right? That guy was a little too high to crisscross. I was ambitious, but so basically, let me see. If that happens to you, you want to go in just like that, and that should hold it. There, you only need it to kind of hang on for a minute, right? Now at this point, if you wanted to, you can use your wig cap and throw it on. You know, it's really up to you. In the summer, you may not necessarily want one. Some people always want to have one on. It's really up to you.
But the wig doesn't like stick better to the head with a wig cap. Okay.
No, it's really 50-50. There are like arguments 50-50 pro and con, and it's about comfort. It's about whether you're the type of person that wants to feel something a little more secure. Like Alberti talked about the construction of this wig. It's a stretch lace construction, and you're going to get all the air that passes through and make it really, really breathable. But what you're also going to get is, how do I explain this? Have you ever put a pair of shoes on and, you know, in the first maybe minute, like a really good pair of shoes, the first minute you feel that it's on your feet, but like by the time you've walked a few steps, you forgot that the shoe is completely there because it was well made and it didn't hurt or squeeze you anywhere? That's what this stretch lace construction is. And it starts to remember the shape of your head, so you'll never, you know, deal with any sort of squeezing, right? So that's why that's important. Okay. Tangent. Okay, we're back to diving into our, so you want to use your forehead and position right on this little velvet patch, and then you're going to give it a big stretch. So dive in like a swim cap. 1, 2, 3. Big stretch all the way back. Don't be afraid. These these will last forever, they don't break. I'm pulling my ears out. I'm finding the ear tabs that my technical assistant Alberti has pointed out so well.
Thank you.
And then you kind of want to push them a little into your temple area. You want to align your hairline with the wig, make sure that it's right on there, not too high or too low, so that it feels really natural to you. And then my big trick with styling these guys is just to give it a little shake and then use your fingers. Da-da-da-da, Lisa's coming out to play. So here we go. So basically, you know, this is, you know, a pretty sort of, oh, here's my before picture.
Okay, so there's the before, longer hair, same color, you stayed in the same color family.
And
oh my
I'm
gosh.
getting all Lisa
There's
on it
Lisa.
Right now. Yeah, so you can basically just really get a lot of that volume. You see what I'm doing? Just by kind of moving my fingers and crushing the hair around. It's not gonna destroy the hair. This hair will never change its shape. And just give it all those flippy movement right there.
Oh my gosh.
Tame it down a little bit if you went too crazy. And there you go. There's your Lisa Rinna.
RHOBH, Real
What does
Housewives
that spell?
of
Oh my
Beverly
God,
Hills.
I'm like, what does that spell? Is that in the dictionary?
Real Housewives of Beauty IQ. All right, guys, listen, all you gotta do is choose the right shade for you. So Christina, how do we choose the right shade? Like, do we stay in our own family? Do we change shades? What do you suggest?
If it's your first time ever, you don't change the color. I mean, unless that's the only reason you're getting it, right? But if you're planning on using wigs to wear to events and really make them part of your like repertoire, is that a good word?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of your repertoire, then you want to stay as close to your natural hair color as you can. So light golden blonde, medium golden blonde, light brown, medium brown with golden highlights, medium red brown's the tone that I have on, medium red with ginger highlights, gorgeous. Actually, Laura's wearing that right now. I'm obsessed. Medium brown with ginger highlights, black with burgundy, dark brown, and black.
Well, guys, if you wanted 4 payments of $27.25 for something that, you know, we consider a top seller, a top find here on Beauty IQ. And I just love the fact that, look, you've got all the movement, all the volume, and all of the different, you know, kind of shades in there. 7 to 11 different shades. So just like Christina was saying earlier, it looks like your single process.
Is that the light
your
brown right there?
That's
the light brown.
Yeah. I love this.
I love it because it's neutral. There's no warmth to it, but it's still really rich. So I love that color.
So let's take a
wear
look.
it too.
Yeah, let's take a look at Monica. Monica's got it on in the, is this the one like the black with the red? Black burgundy?
Yeah, so this is a black base. Whenever you hear this with that, it's really the base is the first shade, and then with, that means the highlight. So this is a black with burgundy. And I really love this. So say, for example, you have really dark hair and you're like, but this is my first time ever wearing a wig, and you told me to stay within my own color family. Well, you can stay within your own color family by getting the black with a burgundy highlight, because the only changes is as if you would have gone to the salon and gotten a few highlights. So that's still staying. I wouldn't, if it's your first time and you have black hair, you know, go to a blonde wig, right away, because that would be too many changes all at once.
So that, you know, I love the fact that we've got so many different options for you. Laura is wearing another shade.
Medium red with ginger.
Ooh, I like this. And this is a great way for her to see not only the difference in color, but also the difference in cut. You know, in her before, you see on the right-hand side how long her hair is. She might find it hard to go to the salon and say, hey, cut it all off.
Right.
Here, you're seeing this wonderful, cute style, and she could play with it, right?
Exactly, and you know what? Sometimes, you know, what you're wearing or where you're going suits longer hair, and sometimes it suits shorter hair, but it's not like we can flip-flop, you know, our own natural hair from a short to a long cut all the time. So you can do that with wigs, you can do that with extensions and pieces, and many times when you're bringing that cutout of that magazine into your stylist and you're saying, I want my hair to look like that, so often and more often than not, those girls are wearing wigs and extensions and things like that. So in order to achieve those dream looks, you gotta kind of get your arsenal ready. Try a wig, try a bang, try a little ponytail. We talked about the highlight wrap for a casual updo. It's no different than your rubber band. We talked about a clip-in chignon. You know, have those things ready, and that this way you can always be the one that looks so great at a party or just at lunch.
Christina, can I just have you turn your right oh my gosh. Okay, guys, check this out, okay? Look at all of the layers. Look at all of the flip. Look at all of the cut. Look at all of the hair, right? It would take a lot of hair, first of all, to get this kind of look. Your hair would have to have the body and the movement. And if your hair had this much body, it would probably get frizzy if you were going out in the summertime, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
here we go.
Here, you guys are getting this gorgeous style that you can use over and over and over again. And Christina, I'm gonna ask, can you tell us again how to care for these wigs? Because somebody who's watching might say, well, you know, I don't even know how to wash a wig.
It's so easy. If you want to be real quick about it, just like fill up your sink with cold water and drop a cap full of your favorite shampoo in there, or make a little tub, swish it around, rinse it off, lay it flat to dry. You take it out when it's dry, you give it a shake just like this, and it's going to come back to the exact same shape. You don't have to restyle it or take it to your stylist. It's just going to look like it came right out of the box.
And of course, you know, if you wanted to snip something here or there, you can do that. However, these are masterfully cut. They are beautifully styled. You've got this gorgeous, gorgeous different kind of range of shades in each one of these, 7 to 11 shades. And let's just show you the shade chart one more time really quickly so that you can see and make your decision, because we've got 11 shades to choose from. So when you're looking at the screen, just pick the one that speaks to you the most.
Light golden blonde, medium golden blonde, light brown, medium brown with golden highlights, medium red brown, medium red with ginger highlights, medium brown with ginger highlights, black with burgundy highlights, black and dark brown.
All right, guys, $27.25. Pick that up at beautyiq.com and make sure that you try yours, because remember, you've got 30 days to do so. All right, on to the next, and not just the next. We actually saved the best for last here. This is the best-selling wig from Hairdo. They go crazy for this when they see it on the TV. So if it's your first time seeing it, welcome to the textured cut wig. Today we have this beauty available for you on 4 payments. 4 payments of $24.75. I just love this because it's short, it's cute, it's easy. It's something that really just has a ton of style, and it's amazing. We have it for you in 11 different shades, and this one is called Feather It Out because this is truly a feather cut.
It is, and you know what, Alberti, now